And I'm here with...
My name's Rob Ryder with RLR Custom Glass Pendants.
Okay, and your first name is?
Robert.
Robert. And Robert, tell us about these pendants. These are all custom made. These are handmade by yourself?
Yes, I cut little pieces of glass and stack them and fire them at a kiln about 1400 degrees. And then I grind it and then fuse it again. I don't use any molds. It's all freeform.
Okay, and this is actually the glass. Now, where do you get the raw material from?
It's all from the U.S. The colored glass comes from Bullseye Glass in Portland, Oregon, and the dichroic glass comes from Coatings by Sandberg in California.
Okay, now you mentioned a couple of terms, Bullseye Glass, and what does that mean?
Well, that's the manufacturer of the glass. They're out in the West Coast.
Okay, and you have, now where do you make these? At home? Do you have a...
I have a glass studio in my house.
Oh, you do, and you have a furnace and all the equipment?
Yeah, the kiln and everything. Yeah.
And now, how long have you been doing this? Is this something that you came up with yourself, or is this something you saw being done and said, I like this and I'm going to try to do this?
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost burnt the house down when I first started. My wife bought me a kit for Christmas, a bead making kit.
Oh, wow.
And the glass melted onto the floor.
So that was almost the beginning and end of your your hobby.
Yeah. So
right
it's
there.
Trial and error. That's what it was.
And now, do you have a website? How do you sell these? Do you come?
Yes, I do. It's rlrcustomglass.com, and we sell only at craft fairs. I am a president of another company, and this is my hobby. So that's what we do. Yeah.
Are there any back here that that are in back of us here that you want to point out, maybe that you'd like to hold up closer to the camera, that are unique in your mind?
Well, because I don't use it's all free form, and I don't use any molds. They're all different shapes and sizes, so they're all a little different.
So when you say you don't use a mold, what does this lay on? Some kind of a surface, or what?
Yes, a kiln shelf. So I cut pieces of glass and just fire it, and then it just goes into its own shape.
Very good. Well, Robert from RLR Custom Glass Pendants, thank you very much for joining us here at Beverly's Artsfest, and good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you very much.